Well, that is a great question about sharpening on the last stream. Let me read it. Okay. So I did the last stream. I demonstrated the long bevel that I use on my tools. Do I shorten my bevel when I'm carving harder wood? Yes, that is actually excellent question. Excellent question. All right. So that question is about how really long and what angle I'm supposed to have on a bevel. All right. That is a legit question. For example, let me show you a really long bevel. Okay, really long bevel. And I'm gonna show you 3 different examples about the same tool, right? And let me bring it right here. Okay, those are approximately same, size tool. It's number 3, okay? But the thing is, all of those 3 different, okay? See, this one is a short bevel, and maybe I can exaggerate that. And just to show it to you, this bevel is only about 1/4 inch. That's what I have. Okay, this bevel goes like 20 millimeters right here, and this bevel is actually not even a bevel. I mean, it's a short bevel, but it's a rounded. Okay, so there's no heel, and this part right here, okay, right here, this part called heel, there's a heel also, but on this example I have no heel. Okay, no heel. It's just a really smooth rounding going on right there, and there's a reason why I do that. Okay, yes, on a harder wood, and the last time I explained about the bevel, when you create the really long bevel, there's a problem. This metal becomes really weak. Okay, this metal part becomes really weak. Right? Let me show you a little closer to you. Okay, so I'm talking about this part. So it becomes really weak at the point. And if you're using that on the hard woods, like oak, for example, cherry, for example, well, not all oaks. Let's say the brown oak is a little softer than a white American oak. The red oak is also really hardwood. But any of those hardwoods, that would be really kind of a little dangerous, okay, to use weaker or long bevel. So for those hardwoods, I use most of the time really short bevel like that. Okay, but I still want to get my solution to get my hand underneath. Okay, and if the bevel is let me show you back right there. Okay, if the bevel is short like that, you have to raise it a lot. Okay, and it creates the problem. Okay, it creates the problem because and I'm still not grabbing it. Okay, I'm still not grabbing. See how high I'm raising, and I'm still not grabbing the material. In this case, it's just a piece of paper on my back. Okay, so and the problem becomes if you're carving every day, and if you have to raise your tool too high, you have to raise your elbow and you have to raise your shoulder. And if you're doing it all day long, like many hours a day, you get some pain, you get tired. I mean, you can get used to it, but you get tired. Okay, there's a reason why I actually left on one of the tools short bevel. Okay, why I left a short bevel on one of the tools. This one, I actually eliminated the problem. If you look right here, if you look, and let me show you this way. If you look really close, okay, this part, this part. It's really strong. It's not really long, but just because I rounded that heel, I still able to grab the material, and my hand is still, you know, kind of low. I don't have to raise elbow. Okay, I don't have to raise elbow. So, which I'm solving the problem. I'm not getting any pain because it's still long bevel and still really hard, okay, edge. So just because I round it, I just got rid of this heel, okay. And you're probably asking me, why did I leave this one untouched? And that is actually an excellent question. I tried to answer last time. If you are using mallet, okay, any type of mallet, but on the hardwoods, you usually use really heavy mallets, okay. And in this case, I've got really heavy mallet, okay. So it's 2 pounds, 32 ounces, really heavy one, all right. If you're using mallet, apology again for the video glitch. So you really have to hit the end of the tool, okay, the handle. And we're talking about this only. It's like about 3 inches, all right? So we're talking about really like about even more than 3 inches. It's about 3 1/8, I would say, about 80 millimeters, okay? And you can't just slide on a piece of wood and without hitting the bottom of it. So you really need to raise it, okay. And the only way to carve it, you have to raise you know, the tool up, and then you can hit and carve. So that's why when you're using shorter bevel, that's why I left some of my tools without creating long bevel. That's for mallet and the harder woods, okay. But again, the harder woods, you're not only using mallet, you also doing by hand. And by hand, if you're using by hand, those are 2 tools I'm using for the hardwoods. This one is a rounded, okay. This one is a rounded heel, and this one is just a normal heel. Can you see that? And let me try to show you a little closer, if I'll be able to. Can you see that? So that is the bevels. All right, great question.